Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you part 3 of my vinyl collection. This will be the final part, so you'll be happy to know I'll be returning to videos about movies and TV shows and things like that. I've also got a few other things planned for next week, well, for this Sunday and then for next week. So this Sunday I'll be doing part 2 of a series that I'm doing with Rob from the Movie Vault on Star Trek. We're watching all the Star Trek movies, all 13 movies, one every month. And this Sunday we'll be talking about Star Trek II Wrath of Khan live at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's one thing that's coming up. And then next week I'll be doing a January haul video, so I'll be getting back to videos about movies and TV shows. But I wanted to showcase my vinyl collection. Part of the reason too is because I did a survey on Twitter just before the first of the year and asked viewers what they wanted to see, and this was, I think, the second choice to see my vinyl collection. So if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, my social media links are in the description below. Let's get to it, and here is again the final part of my vinyl collection. The first one is Steve Forbert, Alive on Arrival, and here's the back of that one. Really great artist, Steve Forbert. This is one I had when I was a kid. This is a collaboration video between Dan Fogelberg and Tim Weisberg, and I really loved this album when I was a kid. I used to listen to it quite a lot. There's a lot of flute on this album if you enjoy that, but really great record. Some Grateful Dead here. This is Blues for Allah. There's the front and the back of that one. Pretty popular record for the Grateful Dead. I am a Grateful Dead fan also. Then this one is, a while back I started to purchase more vinyl. So in this video you'll see some of the newer vinyl that I have. This is Grateful Dead, and this is the, does this have an album title? I don't know. I guess not. It's just called Grateful Dead. That's fine with me. But this has one of my favorite Grateful Dead songs, Box of Rain. But this also has Friend of the Devil, Sugar Magnolia, Ripple, Broke Down Palace. So many great songs on this record. American Beauty, that's the thing I was looking to. American Beauty, I should have known that. I guess for some reason I don't see it on the cover here, but this is American Beauty. Shakedown Street, The Grateful Dead, again another cutout here, so I got it on discount. There's the back of that one as well. That's really good. This is a Leo Kottke record. Leo Kottke plays also in my area, just an amazing guitarist, very unique style. And here's the back of that. You can see a very young Leo Kottke there. And this one opens up too and has a, this looks like a note from Dr. Demento, if you remember Dr. Demento. But anyway, this is a great record too. Van Morrison, one of my favorite Van Morrison records, Wavelength. I would put this record on and play it all the way through as well. It's just one of my favorites. Couple of Robert Palmer records. This one is Double Fun. There's the back of that as well. These are some early Robert Palmer records. This is another one, Sneakin' Sally Through the Alley, which is a great track. Here's the back of that one. Robert Palmer, obviously a fan of putting his face on the cover of the record. I don't blame him. That's a good idea. Some more Graham Parker, which I talked a lot about Graham Parker in a couple of the previous videos, but this is also Graham Parker and The Rumor. And I'm trying to see if there is anything on this one that I love all the songs on this record. Really, really good one. Some Springsteen, A Well-Worn Greetings from Asbury Park. This one also has the lyrics on the back with a very young Bruce Springsteen there, as you can see. Great record, but this one again is very well worn. I'm getting into now an area, I'm a big Elvis Costello fan, and so what I did was I picked up a lot of these records from, they're in very good condition. I've kept the slip on these. You can see even the price up here as well. This is one of my favorite records from Elvis Costello, 20 Greatest Hits. When this record came out, also Costello, they mentioned that because of the number of songs on here, it was called groove cramming back in the day, because there were so many songs on this one. You can see the track listing there, just a ton of songs on this record. One of my other favorite records from Elvis Costello, Armed Forces. Love the artwork on this one as well in the back. This is a special single, Elvis Costello and the Attractions, and this is I'm Your Toy. This has I think two songs on it, or no, 4 songs, I'm sorry, 4 songs on this one, where he's playing with an orchestra. Really, really great record. Taking liberties, again, wrapped in this plastic here too, just to preserve it a little bit better. But this is one of the albums I had as a kid, and I rebought it. This one's not wrapped. This is King of America. This is when Elvis started to have a little bit of a departure from playing with the Attractions. And this is actually more of a, has a lot of songs that maybe have more of a country sound to them. This was also produced by T-Bone Burnett, who was a collaborator. One of my absolute favorite Elvis Costello records, Trust. I love this on the back. Really like that photograph on the back. This has so many great songs on it. New Lace Sleeves, Clubland, Strict Time. But this is another record that I've just put on and listened to over and over again from start to finish. Elvis Costello and the Attractions. Steve Naive was the keyboard player for the Attractions and still is. And I'm a really big fan of his. He's an amazing piano player, keyboard player. And this was his solo record. I'm just looking for the year on this one. And I can't see it here, but this is early on. And so I'm happy I kept this one. This is from my original record collection. And I'm happy I kept this one, but I'm a really big fan of his also. This is a soundtrack album called Party Party, and this happens to have a Costello track on it, which is Party Party. That's the name of it. So I'm not sure if that particular single is on any of his other extended tracks or any of the CDs, but I do have that one. Here's another single, The Only Flame in Town. This was a collaboration with Daryl Hall, I believe, on one of the tracks. Nick Lowe also, another collaboration, Baby It's You, Pump It Up, and then Daryl Hall was part of the duet on The Only Flame in Town, so it's another great one. Veronica, this is a large release of this one. So this one has Veronica, You're No Good, The Room Nobody Lives In, and Coltrane Robberies from 1989. So this is really great. And again, I love the cover. I love all of his poses. One of the things that's great about it. This is one of the first records I ever purchased. This is a live Stiffs record, and this has a couple of Costello tracks on it. One is I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself, and which is a cover, and Miracle Man. But I just love this. Some of the early artists on the Stiff label. So this is really great as well. And this one I've had from my original record collection. A single, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. This has 2 tracks on it, basically. When Elvis was growing a beard here. Another single. There's a lot of Elvis Costello here at this point. Every Day I Write the Book. There's the back of that one. This is the album Almost Blue. Again, a little bit of a departure for Costello. Because these were more kind of country songs. I always remember Elvis talking about wanting Frank Sinatra to record Almost Blue as an example. But this is a great record. Goodbye Cruel World. Again, great artwork on that one. I think I've got every Costello record now on vinyl, except maybe for some of the later ones. But this is Punch the Clock, also one of my favorite records. There's no extra tracks on these or anything, but these were really, really good. This one also has Chet Baker, a famous trumpet player, on a track here too. So this is a really great record. This is this year's model. Again, keeping the slipcover on here. as well. And again, some great photographs here. This was his second release, and again, a really great record. Blood and Chocolate. There's the group there in the back. Spike also. Again, very creative covers on these records. I really love this album as well. Great use of horns, just great. This one also has a collaboration with Paul McCartney as well, because he did a couple of songs with Paul McCartney on Paul McCartney's album, and then on this record as well. This is one of my absolute favorite Elvis Costello records, way up at the top, near his solo record. I'm sorry, not the solo record, but his first record. I really like this one, and this is one also that I remember. I'm just going to pull this one out because I've talked about this before. All the lyrics, you can see all the lyrics are just all blurred together here, and I remember being in high school and listening to this and just reading the lyrics over and over again. Again, there's no listing of the song title really or anything. It's just all lyrics, and so you just kind of put the album on and you follow along with the words, and it's really great. So I really love this record, and I'm happy that I have it on vinyl. Yeah, from 1982. So again, one of my favorites. And I'm going to end with the debut record from Elvis Costello. Here, My Aim Is True. You can see the track listing here. I do have most, if not all, of his CDs, and so I have all of this on CD now anyway. Of course, as I mentioned before, I listen on Spotify quite a bit. I was going to say too, if you would like to see some more of my CD collection, let me know in the comments below, and probably in the next couple of months I'll start to put together some videos on my CD collection. That is it for my vinyl collection. I do have some singles, but I'm not going to show those. I have also a cassette collection, if you can believe that. So if you want to see cassettes and singles in a video, let me know in the comments below. But I really appreciate all the comments and questions, especially on these particular videos. I've been answering as many of the comments as I can. And so if I miss your comment, my apologies, but I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. But thanks for leaving, those comments and questions, and feel free to leave more below here. And very soon you will see more videos on movies and TV shows and what you're probably more used to seeing on the channel. Please remember that I'll be doing a Sunday live this Sunday, the 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be talking about Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan with my good friend Rob from the Movie Vault. And then next week I will more than likely have a January haul video for you. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, click on like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I sincerely hope everyone is safe and well, and I'll talk to you soon.